Ladies and gentlemen, my brothers and sisters, today is another special day where we meet to hear about something very, very, very special. And I'm talking about Relefy Media.
It always starts from the question why, right? When you know the
Yeah,
why, it's easy to start planning and then execute and grow. So it's everything starts from the why, then how and then what. So well, I'm a portfolio entrepreneur. I've been full-time entrepreneur like 6.5 years now. Before that, I was working with problematic youth. Nice way to say it, actually. For 15 years, and on the side hustle, I had like plenty of different kind of businesses going on, events. I was DJ, plenty of different kind of things. But then when I decided to dive into full-time entrepreneurship, I've been studying, learning, improving, making mistakes, making more mistakes.
thanks a lot for this opportunity, by the way. My name is Filip Ekman. Uh, how best to describe myself? Perhaps I could also call myself, a portfolio entrepreneur like Lauri. Uh, what I specifically do at the point, I think that my main thing today is making Relefy Media work. I also do some B2B sales consulting, and I think that pretty much all of my so-called uh, personal business and Relefy have much in common because it's all based on pretty much, not to sound like too crazy, but making the world a better place by facilitating growth.
We have pretty much of information, almost in many, many fields. But the thing is, this
Yeah,
information only circulates in small bubbles, in small closed groups. So for someone who is
yeah,
not connected in these big networks, it's easy to be left out. Or you would get a very
yeah.
small segment of information, then you have to look for another segment, you have to look for another segment. So I love this idea of bringing together. Why do we have Relefy Media? Are you trying to solve the challenge you ourselves have gone through, because you are founders? Maybe you have gone through, you have seen the reality, or have you
Yes.
just studied the challenge in Finland and now you
I,
are trying to solve something?
Yes, very good point, and I love it that you start, with the why. We should have done it, ourselves, naturally with with Lauri too. But I think I remember the day when we started, talking about this, Relefy. It wasn't called Relefy then, but I remember we sat and ate on a bench in Ruoholahti somewhere, and had lunch, and we talked about all kinds of random things, and somehow we got into the thing that we have both been very annoyed with is how entrepreneurs are displayed in media.
The main thing is to build a movement
Yeah,
where
yeah.
people all around the world support each others to be better entrepreneurs.
What are the challenges now you as a Relefy Media are facing? Do you face any challenges, or you already cocked to help other entrepreneurs?
Yeah, do we have any challenges? Well, where would I start? Well, I think it's the same. Most things are similar, at least. I wouldn't say the same, but when you have a company, you need to clarify exactly what your company does, and you need somebody to buy something from you, and also typically you also need to find suitable talent, be it partners or employees, uh, investors typically also. So there are pretty many things you have to do together, and the information to do that is available there, but it's very scattered, and typically you're not supposed to do everything yourself if you want to succeed, because you will eventually go crazy. It's that the things that need to get done that grows exponentially when you move from employment to entrepreneurship, and meeting the right people and building a team is much more important.
I believe that we already learned that the simplest way to monetize our business at this moment is to monetize, not to monetize, but just to sell our technology. So we are scraping news from more than 150,000 news sources worldwide, and then we have the AI layer, and our amazing CTO Amir is doing amazing work. So we actually already have like some customers in the pipeline, and we are doing constantly also reach to US and other countries as well.
What should we expect in the future from Relefy Media if all goes well?
One thing that we will do very well, as many medias typically interview experts and so forth. We will be more creative in whom we interview and how we will bring that information forward to the right purpose. I think that's also why where the Relefy name comes from, because information or knowledge is not power, it's only potential.
Pedal to the metal until we reach the international entrepreneurial community, and then we're going to put even more gas.
Any message that you may want our audience to live with at the moment?
Yes, lots of great things will come. So follow us on every social media we are active on at the moment. It's LinkedIn, Facebook, and YouTube. We will soon bring TikTok also.
You don't know if are you alive tomorrow. You may die today. So I really recommend everybody to reach their dreams today, not just like when the time is right, when there's so many wins and so on. So the right time is now, actually. So it's not tomorrow. It wasn't definitely it wasn't yesterday. That was the best time was yesterday, and the second one is now.